Welcome back to these videos with The Great Experiment, and I hope it's gone awesome for you today, praying Thy Kingdom Come. That prayer makes such a difference. Now, here I want to take us just another step further as we think about God's kingdom coming. It displaces the kingdom of darkness. There's like a spiritual conflict going on here between kingdoms and a spiritual war that is taking place. But with God moving in us and through us and answering our prayers, we can see huge victories. You know, it's kind of like this. I was talking to a friend recently who said that there can be preaching, but there's no prayer support, and it really is preaching without power, even though maybe it was a, quote, good message. But there's not that lasting effect. There's not that sense of unction and God changing lives. We need that prayer support. When we preach and we have that prayer support, then we see the long-lasting results, providing that the seed is falling on the fourth soil. But there's so many aspects of why we've got to keep going in this fervent prayer. I think of a conference I was just speaking at last weekend, and there were many there that understood intercession, and the messages just flowed. They came with that power that I was just talking about. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the people there that really understood prayer were from other nations. I guess it's fortunate for them, but for us here in America, we have a lot to learn from our brothers and sisters overseas and their prayer lives. But I was so grateful to speak at that conference. It was like God was carrying me. I remember some years ago when I was in campus ministry and we were doing something on a dorm floor called an open forum. And something unusual happened that night. It was like these people came and they were allowed during this open forum to ask any question about Christianity or faith that they wanted to. And the questions were just coming like they're being peppered at us. God was giving me and some others just clear answers that were helping them. From this little open forum came a Bible study, and I was like, what in the world happened during that outreach that was so different than the others? Well, I found out later that a friend in the ministry named Reed, he had suddenly, not knowing we were doing this, he had suddenly just felt like he had to go into prayer, and he was in prayer during that exact period of time. He was winning the spiritual battle. We didn't even know he was praying, but he was praying the entire time, and he describes it. There was like a spirit of prayer came on him, and he was praying with fervency. So again, as we're continuing this journey of the Great Experiment over these 10 days, I want to encourage all of us that these prayers are making a difference. It's how we win the spiritual battle, not just in these ministry examples that I just gave, but also in every area of life. So God bless you as you continue the Great Experiment and as we continue to see God build our faith and change the world we live in through our prayers.